Hi guys, welcome to the second episode. Thank God that was just a spider. Hi guys, sorry about that. It's monsoons and these insects keep scaring me. But is spider really an insect? Let's talk about this today. What are insects? How can one identify them? How to understand whether a creature is actually an insect or not. Before moving ahead with our video, we'd like to announce the winners of last video's contest. The last video was about knowing the birds around you. If you haven't watched the video, then I've linked it here. So, the last week's winners are Srujan, Dipali and Ashok. Congratulations to the winners. Let's get started. So, what is an insect? An insect is an invertebrate. All the creatures that have a spinal cord, like humans, we have a spinal cord, are called vertebrates. And creatures that do not have a spinal cord are called invertebrates. So, insects fall under the category of invertebrates. Insects have 6 legs. They usually have a hard outer shell, most insects do, and they would have 3 main body parts: the head, the thorax and the abdomen. So next time when you have to classify whether a particular creature is an insect or not, make sure you look for these things. Make sure you count its legs, that's the easiest pointer. So now we will take a look at the life cycle of an insect. A life cycle means the process from the birth of an insect to its death. There are 2 kinds of life cycle that can be found in insects. First is the 3-stage life cycle and the second is the 4-stage life cycle. We'll take a look at the 3-stage life cycle first. Three-stage life cycles has these 3 stages. First is the egg. In general, all the insects will start off as eggs. The eggs would hatch and then they would enter the second stage of their life, which would be the second stage of the life cycle. Second stage of the 3-stage life cycle is the nymph state. In this nymph state, it's basically like us humans. As a kid, you must have looked like your parents. A lot of people must have said that you look like your mother, you look like your father. Similarly, the nymph stage of the insect looks like its parent, but it's not fully grown, it's still a tiny baby insect. As the nymph stage grows, it grows a hard skin on its outer part. That hard skin is called the exoskeleton. The hard skin is called the exoskeleton. As it grows, it sheds the exoskeleton, means it sheds its hard skin and it regrows the hard skins. This process occurs multiple times. It sheds the skin, it regrows the skin. It sheds the skin, it again regrows the skin. After the completion of this process, it turns into an adult. And the adult life stage is the third and the final life stage of this particular 3-stage life cycle. The next stage is the 4-stage life cycle. The 4-stage life cycle has 4 major stages. The first stage being the eggs. As I said, all insects are born from eggs. So first stage is common in both 3-stage and 4-stage life cycles. As the egg hatches, it converts into the larva. Larvae are caterpillar-like looking creatures. Caterpillar is one form of larva. The larva of a butterfly is called a caterpillar. Okay, so caterpillar is a larva, but not all larvae would be caterpillars. Then these larvae, they feed on the crop sap. The white liquid or the gummy liquid that comes out of the plants, they feed on that. They feed on certain leaves as well. So usually you will see that larva is slightly destructive in nature. It is harmful for the crops, it is harmful for your plants because they take the nutrients that they need and they eat those plants. But not all larvae are destructive. The silkworm is a special kind of larva that produces a silk thread, and lots of silk sarees are made out of that. Isn't that interesting? Ask your mom about which silk saree does she own. The third stage of the four-stage life cycle of an insect is the pupa stage. Now, the larva has to convert into an adult, and for this conversion, it has to go through major body changes. To make these body changes happen, it resides inside a cocoon or a very hard shell for approximately 15 days. In these 15 days, the larva does not eat or move much, but all it tries to do is transforms its body completely new. Finally, the pupa breaks and the caterpillar comes out as a fresh adult. The entire process that happens inside the pupa is called metamorphosis, which means changing of its body. Now, the perfect example of a four-stage life cycle would be the example of a butterfly. The butterfly, when it's born, is a tiny egg. As the egg hatches, the caterpillar comes out of it. The caterpillar then becomes a cocoon, and that is the pupa stage of the butterfly. When the cocoon breaks and the butterfly comes out, the butterfly is the final insect, the adult insect. Oh, the butterfly is really an insect. Which brings me to my next section. Are these insects or not? There are lots of insects that you might think are not really insects. I will show you some examples of those right here. Shocked? I was too. I recently figured out that moths and ants are also considered as insects. Now, we would see some creatures that we usually tend to categorize as insects, but they are not really insects. Just like in the beginning of the video, when I said that spider was an insect, yeah, it's not, because the spider has 8 legs, and like I told, an insect has only 6 legs. So spider is not categorized as an insect. But then, which are some other non-insects that we misinterpret as insects? Let's find out. Now, let us see some insects that are commonly found near all our houses, but we don't usually know their names. Now, here are some facts about insects that I'm sure you did not know. There are around 1 million species of insects, which means there are 1 million different kinds of insects, which makes them the biggest family in fauna category. Apart from this, the insects have no bones and no lungs. They have various air sacs through which they breathe. They don't have lungs like humans do. So insects breathe through air sacs. And insects cannot see colors. They can detect motion, which means if I'm looking at you and there is something that passes through me, I can detect that as an insect. But I would not know what color is that object. So insects cannot detect colors, but they can detect motion. Now I have a contest for you. The 3 winners of this contest will be featured in my next video. The contest is you have to tell me the one name of the insect that is found near your house which was not mentioned in my slideshow. I repeat, you have to tell me the name of any one insect that is seen near your house but was not mentioned in my slideshow. Comment your answers and we'll pick any 3 comments to be featured in our next episode. If you like this video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe to Nature Channel.